It's going to be fun. I'm going to improvise 14 melodies. This is my contribution to our composition challenge we're doing on the Creative Classical Guitarist. Each day of the month here in November, we've got a different prompt, like a keyword to base a melody on. And so we're in the 14th of the month, 14th of November. So we've got stormy, calm, hot, cold, lament, fiesta, hop, meander, jazzy, ballet, haiku, meditation, dark, and color. So I'm going to improvise a melody on each one. I want to just encourage you that no matter what level of guitar player you are, you can probably improvise for most of these. For example, the first prompt is stormy. Now, I think one approach to this is you can think of as like you might call it onomatopoeia, like or musical onomatopoeia, which means music that sounds like the thing that it's describing. So a storm, you might think, thunderstorm. Well, anyone can hit the guitar, right? You get the stormy right there, right? So anyone can do that. You don't even have to be a guitar player to do that. My kids could do that. I could ask them, hey, can you make my guitar sound like a storm? They'll know how to do it. So a little bit of like childlike curiosity and just exploration and play and fun, I think, is really important. You could even do it on an open string, if you want to actually play something, just stormy open string, just making some sounds. But anyway, I just want to encourage you, whatever level you're at, because I know a lot of classical guitarists think improvising is this really scary thing that only jazz guitarists do it, and there's a whole world of possibilities that you're missing out on. You can call improvising different words, noodling, things like that. If you want to, maybe the word improvising is a bit intimidating. So let's do it. Here we go. So the first one is stormy. So I'm going to improvise something. Now, I have not put any thought into these. These are literal improvisations that I'm doing right on the spot here. So stormy, okay, I'm just going to do it. Here we go. Stormy. Alright, there we go. There was my improvisation of stormy. So I was pretty onomatopoeic about it, if that's even a word. I really tried to create sounds that sounded like a storm, thunder and rain and things like that, and I was exploring techniques. I was letting my fingers kind of see what would happen. So there's my stormy, done. Number one, stormy's done. The next one is calm. Okay, calm. So Here we go. Okay, it was calm. I thought of the key of G major and just almost like something like a lullaby, something like that. So, okay, so it's stormy and we had calm. Now, as if you're watching this, and I'd encourage you to think about how can you create these, or how would you create these, these feelings. Again, you can use very, very minimal resources. Just one chord, calm, just play a G chord, and just play it calmly, yeah? Or if you have stormy, just play a G chord and play it with a lot of, thunder and rain sounds and that kind of thing. You can use very limited resources to improvise. The next prompt is hot. Okay, so this one's a challenging one for me. How do we create a sense of something being hot? I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is like, imagine if the guitar fretboard is hot, and how would you play it, right? So, maintain this. Something like that. Okay, hot. So I kind of had this. If I practiced it, I'd probably be able to do it, but I like that. I might use that sometime in the future. That's one of the cool things about this challenge, is that you can come up with melodies that if I didn't use that prompt to think of hot, okay, how can I create hot? I wouldn't have come up with that. It stretches you, pushes your imagination, stretches your imagination. Okay, the next one is cold. Okay, so we had hot and then we have cold next. All right. So when we have cold, I'm thinking of like getting like some icy sounds. So thinking of like a shiver now. So like. Okay, there's my cold improvisation. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Love to hear what you guys think of these improvisations. So we've done stormy, calm, hot, cold. I quite liked that one. I think that could be really developed as well. You know, improvisation is often a way of finding something, not necessarily, you know, a fully complete composition. Although I think if you're very good at improvising, I think you can do that. I think you can improvise a complete work, a complete composition. There's a bit of noise going on out there. I might just close my window. So, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, you could compose a complete composition. I think it's possible to do that, but more likely, especially if you're not very experienced in improvisation, it's probably a way of finding ideas or creating ideas. It's kind of like a birthing place, you know, where ideas form, and then through composition and other things, recording, thought, time, evolution, whatever, editing, refining, it can become a full-on sort of composition. Anyway, stormy, calm, hot, cold. Next one we have is lament. Now we've got some opposites. No, stormy and calm, they're opposites. Hot and cold were opposites. And now we have lament next. Lament. Okay, so we're going to pick a sad key, usually. Yeah? D minor or G minor. Oh, C minor. Oh yeah. That's a note I was looking for at the end. I was like, where's that? I'm hearing a note. It was a D. There we go. That's what. Oh, that was nice. I like that key. C minor is really nice. Okay, lament. So what I was doing there, I was just trying to find some really heart-wrenching chords in the lower register, and then I wanted to explore the higher register, and I thought it would be nice to do some descending melodies. So I kind of did that for a little bit. That's a nice way to create a lamenting sounding melody. I will point out this challenge, we're supposed to just write melodies, like single line melodies. So I am going a bit beyond that with creating full textures as well. So if you do take the challenge, you can just write a single line melody, 4 or 8, 16 measures long. Some of them could take you several minutes just to write a single line melody. Some might take longer, or you might want to improvise like I'm doing. So okay, we've done stormy, calm, hot, cold. That was lament. The next one is fiesta. Fiesta, so it's like a party. Okay, fiesta. This is such a great challenge because these prompts are so opposing. So you get such a variety of moods and things to play with. I'm thinking key of E major, kind of celebratory. That was fun. So different to lament, right? Very, very different. Okay, so that was fiesta. Obviously, I just E major, I strummed this chord, and it just, that kind of rhythm just sort of came out, and then I played with that. I wanted a jumpy kind of melody in the higher register and things like that. Okay, next we get hop. The next one is hop. Okay, hop. Okay, I'm thinking pizzicatos would be good. Pizzicatos. Okay. It's pretty hoppy. I'm not very good with this technique. Something like that. Alright, there was hop. Oh, it's a lot of fun. I told you this would be fun. It is fun for me. I don't know if it's fun for you listening. Hopefully it's a little bit fun. Okay, so that was hop. So the opposing word, the next one is meander. So I guess for hopping, you've got this, very definite kind of sense of what you're doing, and probably a pretty clear kind of rhythmic structure. Meander, probably going to do something, much more free in time, and And yeah, that's don't know what else to say. What can we do? Maybe I'll try retuning the guitar. Thinking 6 string up to F, we might get something nice. Yeah, pretty happy with that. That's definitely another idea that I feel like I could develop more in composition. So there we go. Thanks, Emma, in the chat. Very fun. Yeah. Okay, so that was Meander. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Okay, next one is Jazzy. All right, this is really outside of my, comfort zone, right? Jazzy. I'm thinking blues scale, swing. Just scrap. That's just too generic. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there. I like the key of A. What else can be jazzy? Give me some ideas in the chat. Any ideas in the chat? How can we get jazzy with something? What does that even mean exactly? All I can think of is 12-bar blues and blues scale and swing. Something like that. That's the best I can do right now. Sort of like a hybrid of classical and jazz, I'd say. Cool. So that was jazzy. The next one is ballet. Oh, I like this ballet. I was just watching with my kids yesterday, the Nutcracker. A little bit of the Nutcracker. We were as a family watching that. Okay, ballet. Thinking of the Nutcracker, so that kind of music. homage to Tchaikovsky here. All right, that went into a completely unexpected territory there. I was kind of like, what am I going to do? You know, keep repeating this idea, the D major primary chords, and I just went. Eventually, I found my way to B minor, and then I just thought, I'm going to take that rhythm, bum bum bum, and just kind of develop that rhythm and that little melodic, that little motive. And yeah, that was I was quite happy with that actually, where that the development of that, and then I went back to the theme again. So in a way, that was quite like a full composition in a sense. So I kind of went A B A in that one. Okay, next we have haiku. Haiku. Now, how on earth am I going to make something sound like a haiku? A haiku is a Japanese poetic form that consists of 3 lines. 5 syllables in the first line, 7 in the second, and 5 in the third. I'm going to go 5, 7, 5. Okay, 5, 7, 5. Haiku. Japanese sounding. Okay, 5, 7, 5. 5. I think when I think Japanese haiku in Japanese, I think of as it goes. The sakura, the could do a little homage to that. 5, 7, 5, and these kinds of chords, you know. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's one. Or I could actually have a melody. Okay, so let me try this. Okay, there's my 5. I'm going to repeat that a few times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so. maybe I'll, okay, so now I'll try, so 5, 7, 5. Okay, so 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 5. Okay, that's the best I can do right now with that. That's a tricky one. I think that's a nice starting point, and it's very unusual to go 5, 7, 5 of anything in music. Usually, the number in music we use is the number 4 bar phrases, or some number divisible by 4, 4, 8, 12. So that's really cool. That's really interesting. Okay, the next one is meditation. We've got 3 left: meditation, and then dark, and then color. Okay, so meditation. Here we go, meditation. So meditation will be something quite still. Usually we associate stillness. I associate meditation with the Bible and scripture and prayer and things like that. So, I mean, meditation doesn't have to be necessarily still. I just thought the key of B major really has this beautiful something about it that just made me think of meditation. Okay, 2 left: dark and color. Dark and color. Oh, this is tricky. This dark. So dark, muddiness. I might use some movable patterns in this one. Straight up to color. Carlo in music. That's an interesting one. I think I'd do something like. Do harmonics. Ooh, I pulled the string off there. I want to play this and play. Oh, I know how to do it. Finger is getting hot from all this rubbing. Okay. And I think what I'll do to end, I'll go back to dark. Something like that. There we go. 14 melodies improvised. That was a lot of fun. I wish I could do that every day. That's really great way to stretch your imagination. I really honestly did not do any preparation for this. Just saw the word, and I mean, you could see some of these were I was really struggling a bit more than others. Thanks, Carlos. Yeah, so that was really fun and something that I highly encourage you. I mean, I honestly think we lose a lot of that childlike play relationship with music and an instrument, especially the older we get. I find younger, I mean, my kids, 6, 5, they're very creative. They love to be creative. It's like an innate part of our nature. I think it's beaten out of us the older we get. So, but there's something very unfulfilling, I think, if you never experience like creativity like that in some area of life. It doesn't have to be music. I mean, it could be in cooking or in doing things with your family, or painting, or drawing, or maybe in your business, creating websites, creating graphics. There's a lot. I think creativity is a really innate part of us. I believe we're made in the image of God, and God is our creator and created things like music and art and everything. So we're sort of like operating in what I believe is like our ultimate function. So encourage you on a more practical level. Yeah, you can try and be creative in life. You could just say that, but on a more practical level, you can join this challenge. You can come up with your own challenge. Just be creative. When you pick up your guitar, just noodle around, think of a word. Look at other composers. Carlos is mentioning Carlo Domeniconi. Yeah, that's a great idea. Study their music. Listen to a broader range of music as well. listen to improvised music as well. So anyway, I need to head off. Thanks so much. I've done my 14. There's how many to go? 15 or 16 left for the month. So what I might do is I might do a similar thing towards the end of the month, and this is my way of getting these tasks done as quickly as I can in the span of not even an hour. So I'm pretty pleased with that, because if I had written these down, if I'd composed each one and written it down, it would probably take quite a while. So I really enjoyed doing this live. So I hope you enjoyed that too, and yeah, keep on being creative. Thanks so much. Bye bye.